The wisdom of Gautam Buddha offers a profound guide to living a fulfilled and peaceful life. Among his most impactful teachings is the emphasis on living in the present moment. Many of us find ourselves caught between the weight of the past and the uncertainty of the future, leaving little room to truly experience and appreciate the now. Yet, as Buddha taught, it is in the present that life unfolds, and it is here that we find the potential for joy, peace, and transformation. This concept of living in the present is not merely philosophical but deeply practical. It addresses a common challenge in modern life: our tendency to dwell on regrets or worry incessantly about what lies ahead. Buddha's words resonate across centuries. Do not mourn the past. Do not worry about the future. Wisdom is to live honestly in the present. These words invite us to shift our focus inward, cultivating a state of awareness and mindfulness that allows us to experience life more fully. To illustrate the power of this teaching, let us delve into the story of Rohan, a man burdened by despair and trapped in a cycle of self-doubt and sorrow. Rohan's journey offers a compelling example of how the principles of mindfulness and self-awareness can transform even the most challenging circumstances. Rohan's story begins on a somber note. Overwhelmed by feelings of failure and hopelessness, he finds himself sitting atop a mountain, contemplating the end of his life. As he weeps, a Buddhist monk passes by and notices his distress. Intrigued and concerned, the monk approaches Rohan and begins a conversation that would change his life forever. Initially, Rohan is defensive and resistant to the monk's questions. He argues that his life is his own to end and expresses frustration at the monk's intrusion. However, the monk's calm and insightful demeanor gradually breaks through Rohan's defenses. Through a series of thought-provoking questions, the monk helps Rohan realize that the burdens weighing him down are not external but internal. The monk's words strike a chord. If you have truly left everything behind, why do you still carry such a heavy burden on your shoulders? This pivotal moment marks the beginning of Rohan's transformation. The monk's guidance encourages him to look inward, confronting the thoughts and emotions that have kept him trapped. As their conversation unfolds, Rohan begins to understand that his problems stem not from his circumstances, but from his perception of them. The monk's teachings reveal a fundamental truth. Our minds are both the source of our suffering and the key to our liberation. The idea that our suffering originates within us is central to Buddhist philosophy. It is reflected in the Four Noble Truths, which form the foundation of Buddha's teachings. The first truth acknowledges the existence of suffering in life, while the second identifies its cause, attachment and craving. For Rohan, this attachment manifests as a deep-seated desire for validation and success, coupled with a fear of failure. These attachments have clouded his perspective, leading him to believe that his worth is determined by external achievements. As the monk continues to guide Rohan, he introduces another crucial principle: the impermanence of all things. This teaching encourages Rohan to see his challenges as temporary rather than insurmountable. The monk's wisdom helps Rohan understand that life's difficulties are like passing storms. While they may seem overwhelming in the moment, they eventually give way to clearer skies. This realization instills in Rohan a sense of hope and resilience, enabling him to face his problems with renewed determination. The story takes a poignant turn when the monk presents Rohan with a small box. The monk explains that this box contains a secret that can help him navigate even the darkest moments of his life. However, he advises Rohan to open it only when he feels utterly lost and unable to find a way forward. With this parting gift, the monk leaves Rohan to continue his journey. Empowered by the monk's teachings, Rohan begins to rebuild his life. He starts a new business, applying the lessons he has learned about mindfulness, gratitude, and resilience. This time, his approach is different. Instead of being driven by a desire to prove his worth to others, he focuses on doing his best and finding fulfillment in the process. His efforts bear fruit, and he achieves a level of success that he had never imagined possible. However, life is not without its challenges. Rohan's newfound prosperity is short-lived, as unforeseen circumstances force him to confront another wave of hardships. Despite losing his business and facing the loss of loved ones, Rohan remembers the monk's teachings and the mysterious box he had been given. In a moment of despair, he decides to open the box, uncovering a simple yet profound message. Your life can change for the better at any moment. With courage, you can accomplish anything. This message reignites Rohan's inner strength and inspires him to persevere. It serves as a reminder that even in the face of adversity, there is always the potential for renewal and growth. Rohan's journey underscores the transformative power of living in the present and embracing life's impermanence with grace and courage. The lessons from Rohan's story are deeply resonant. They remind us that our true strength lies not in controlling external circumstances, but in mastering our inner world. By cultivating mindfulness and self-awareness, we can navigate life's challenges with greater ease and resilience. The practice of living in the present moment allows us to break free from the shackles of the past and the anxieties of the future, opening the door to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. As you reflect on these teachings, consider how they might apply to your own life. Are there burdens you continue to carry, even when they no longer serve you? How might you embrace the present moment more fully, letting go of the attachments and fears that hold you back? These are not easy questions, but they are essential ones. The journey to inner peace and fulfillment begins with a single step: the decision to be present, here and now. If you find these insights meaningful, I encourage you to join our community on Buddhism in Modern Life. By subscribing to our channel, you can explore more stories and teachings that inspire personal growth and spiritual awakening. Together, let us walk this path of mindfulness and self-discovery, embracing the timeless wisdom of Gautam Buddha in our everyday lives. As we continue exploring the profound teachings of Gautam Buddha, let us delve deeper into the implications and applications of living in the present moment. This second part of our narrative will focus on how mindfulness, self-awareness, and gratitude can reshape our relationships, career paths, and overall outlook on life. The concept of living in the present is often easier to understand than to practice. It requires a conscious effort to break free from habitual patterns of thought, dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. For many of us, these patterns are so deeply ingrained that they feel natural. However, as Buddhist teachings remind us, our true nature lies not in the chaos of our thoughts, but in the serene clarity of the present moment. Let us return to Rohan, whose journey of self-discovery continues to illuminate these principles. After finding initial success by applying the monk's teachings, Rohan begins to notice how his newfound perspective affects his relationships. In the past, Rohan's interactions with family and friends were often colored by his insecurities and need for validation. He frequently sought approval, and his self-worth was tied to how others perceived him. This dynamic created tension and misunderstanding, leaving Rohan feeling isolated despite being surrounded by people. With mindfulness, Rohan starts to approach his relationships differently. Instead of seeking validation, he focuses on being fully present in his interactions. He listens with genuine interest and responds with compassion, unburdened by the need to prove himself. This shift transforms his relationships, fostering deeper connections and mutual understanding. His family, once critical of his perceived failures, begins to see him in a new light. They appreciate his authenticity and the effort he puts into nurturing their bonds. One memorable instance illustrates this transformation. During a family gathering, Rohan's younger brother, who had always felt overshadowed by Rohan's ambitions, confides in him about his own struggles. Instead of offering advice or dismissing his feelings, Rohan listens attentively, offering words of encouragement and empathy. This simple act of presence strengthens their relationship, creating a foundation of trust and mutual respect. It is a poignant reminder that living in the present is not just about personal growth, but also about enriching the lives of those around us. Rohan's journey also highlights the role of gratitude in cultivating a mindful and fulfilling life. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, fostering a sense of abundance and contentment. For Rohan, this practice begins with small, intentional acts of appreciation. Each morning, he takes a moment to reflect on the people, opportunities, and experiences that bring joy to his life. This ritual, though simple, has a profound impact on his outlook. It helps him navigate challenges with resilience and approach life's uncertainties with a sense of trust. The story of Rohan's gratitude practice is mirrored in a broader context, his approach to his career. In the past, Rohan viewed his work solely as a means to achieve financial success and social recognition. This mindset often left him feeling unfulfilled, especially when external circumstances disrupted his plans. However, with mindfulness and gratitude, he begins to see his work as an opportunity for growth and contribution. He takes pride in the effort he puts into his tasks, regardless of the outcome. This shift not only enhances his job satisfaction, but also inspires those around him, creating a positive ripple effect in his professional environment. A powerful example of this transformation occurs when Rohan's business faces an unexpected setback. Instead of succumbing to despair, he views the challenge as an opportunity to learn and innovate. He gathers his team, encouraging open dialogue and collaboration. Together, they devise creative solutions that not only address the immediate issue, but also strengthen the foundation of their business. This experience reinforces Rohan's belief in the importance of adaptability and resilience, both of which are rooted in the practice of living in the present. As we reflect on Rohan's journey, it becomes evident that the principles of mindfulness, self-awareness, and gratitude are deeply interconnected. Mindfulness grounds us in the present, allowing us to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment. Self-awareness helps us understand our inner world, enabling us to identify and address the patterns that hinder our growth. Gratitude shifts our perspective, fostering a sense of appreciation and joy that enhances our overall well-being. These practices are not limited to individual experiences. They also have the potential to create a collective impact. When we embody mindfulness and gratitude, we inspire others to do the same, contributing to a culture of presence and positivity. This ripple effect can be seen in Rohan's story, as his transformation influences not only his family and colleagues, but also his community. One striking example of this collective impact is Rohan's involvement in a local initiative to support underprivileged children. Motivated by a desire to give back, he collaborates with other community members to establish a mentorship program. Through this initiative, Rohan shares his experiences and insights, helping young individuals cultivate resilience and self-belief. The program becomes a source of inspiration, empowering participants to overcome their own challenges and pursue their dreams. It is a testament to the far-reaching impact of living mindfully and with purpose. As we draw this section to a close, let us revisit the essence of Buddha's teachings on living in the present. These teachings are not about escaping life's difficulties, but about facing them with courage and clarity. They invite us to embrace each moment as it comes, recognizing that every experience, whether joyful or challenging, holds the potential for growth and transformation. By cultivating mindfulness, self-awareness, and gratitude, we create a foundation for a life that is both meaningful and fulfilling. If you find these insights inspiring, I encourage you to join our community on Buddhism in Modern Life. By subscribing to our channel, you can explore more stories and practices that illuminate the path to inner peace and spiritual growth. Together, let us continue this journey of mindfulness and self-discovery, embracing the timeless wisdom of Gautam Buddha in our everyday lives. As we arrive at the final chapter of this exploration into Gautam Buddha's teachings on living in the present, we delve into the ultimate lessons and their profound implications for achieving balance, resilience, and inner peace. This section brings together the wisdom shared so far, emphasizing how these timeless principles can guide us through life's most challenging and transformative moments. Rohan's journey, which has served as the foundation of our discussion, exemplifies the resilience born from mindfulness and self-awareness. Having faced numerous trials, from personal failures to societal setbacks, he emerged stronger, guided by the principles imparted by the Buddhist monk. These teachings remind us that our true strength lies not in the absence of adversity, but in our ability to navigate it with grace and clarity. The essence of Buddha's message lies in embracing impermanence. Life's fleeting nature is both a challenge and an opportunity, teaching us to let go of attachments and approach each moment with openness. For Rohan, this realization was transformative. In moments of success, he learned to remain humble and grounded, knowing that fortune is temporary. In times of loss, he found solace in the understanding that pain, too, would pass. This balance allowed him to cultivate equanimity, a state of mental calmness that serves as the cornerstone of inner peace. Equanimity is not merely about enduring life's highs and lows, but about transcending them. It is the ability to maintain a steady mind and an open heart, regardless of circumstances. Buddha's teachings on equanimity emphasize the importance of detachment, not in the sense of emotional indifference, but as a means of freeing ourselves from the turmoil of excessive craving and aversion. For Rohan, practicing equanimity meant finding joy in the present moment, unburdened by the need to control the future or rewrite the past. The transformative power of equanimity becomes evident in Rohan's relationships and community endeavors. His newfound perspective enables him to approach conflicts with compassion and understanding, fostering harmony even in difficult situations. One memorable example is Rohan's reconciliation with a childhood friend with whom he had long harbored resentment. By letting go of past grievances and focusing on the present, Rohan rebuilt their friendship, demonstrating the healing power of forgiveness and mindfulness. Buddha's teachings also emphasize the interconnectedness of all life. This principle encourages us to look beyond ourselves, recognizing that our actions have far-reaching effects on others and the world around us. For Rohan, this awareness inspired a sense of responsibility and purpose. He began to view his personal growth not just as an individual journey, but as a contribution to the greater good. His involvement in community initiatives, such as environmental conservation and youth mentorship, became a natural extension of his practice of mindfulness and gratitude. The story of Rohan's life is a testament to the enduring relevance of Buddha's wisdom. It reminds us that the path to inner peace and fulfillment is not linear but cyclical, marked by periods of challenge and renewal. Each setback is an opportunity to realign with our values, while each triumph is a chance to express gratitude and humility. By embracing this rhythm, we learn to flow with life rather than resist it. As we reflect on the broader implications of living in the present, it becomes clear that this practice is not confined to personal growth. It holds the potential to address some of society's most pressing issues. In a world often characterized by division and discord, the principles of mindfulness and compassion offer a pathway to unity and understanding. By fostering a culture of presence and empathy, we can bridge divides and create a more harmonious and equitable society. One powerful example of this potential is seen in the teachings of modern Buddhist leaders like Thich Nhat Hanh, who advocated for engaged Buddhism. This philosophy calls for applying Buddhist principles to social, political, and environmental issues. Through mindfulness and nonviolence, engaged Buddhism inspires collective action rooted in compassion and wisdom. Rohan's journey, though personal, aligns with this broader vision, illustrating how individual transformation can ripple outward to create positive change. At the heart of these teachings is the recognition that living in the present is both a practice and a mindset. It requires intentionality, discipline, and a willingness to confront the discomforts of growth. Yet, as Rohan's story shows, the rewards are immeasurable. By cultivating mindfulness, we gain the clarity to see life as it is, free from the distortions of fear and desire. By practicing gratitude, we nurture a sense of abundance and contentment, even in the face of uncertainty. As this exploration comes to a close, let us revisit the message that lies at its core. The present moment is all we truly have. It is the canvas on which our lives unfold, offering endless possibilities for growth, connection, and joy. By embracing this truth, we can transform our relationship with ourselves, others, and the world. If these teachings have resonated with you, I invite you to take the next step on your journey. Join our community on Buddhism in Modern Life by subscribing to our channel. Together, we can continue to explore the timeless wisdom of Gautam Buddha, finding inspiration and guidance for the challenges and opportunities of modern life. Let us walk this path with open hearts and enlightened minds, bringing the light of mindfulness and compassion to every corner of our lives.